competition helped your room and maybe even pushed you so far?
Oh yeah, competition's like major in that room. I mean, it's nice because there's no guy who couldn't start at least somewhere in the SEC, and I believe that wholeheartedly. And I believe we could all start somewhere in the SEC, and so having to start above guys who could start other places is always a constant battle. And a lot of times, like, I like to watch other guys who are maybe better at one thing or another and see how they do it, how they get to their technique, and what they do to make them successful at that. And so it pushes me and improves me a lot.
What's the next step in your development?
I'd say the next step in my development, I would say a lot of contesting at the catch point. I think I'm good at cutting off routes, but I think it's either sometimes all or nothing. But I think a lot of stuff is just me contesting at the catch point and causing a bit more havoc at the tackle point.
You've worn a couple different numbers in your career. What's the story behind number 11?
Okay, so the story about number 11 is actually my favorite player growing up was Julio Jones, and my brother's was Larry Fitzgerald. So two number 11s, and my brother went to number 11 in high school for Larry Fitzgerald, and so now I'm going to number 11 for him, and it was also my high school number.
With more help, are you able to go maybe a little harder in practice and in games? Are you able to exert a little bit more effort, knowing that there's guys to back you up when you need a breather?
I think, yeah, that's a major thing. I mean, it's hard to exert yourself every time when you know that you're just going to be on there for like a 14-play drive. But when you know, hey, all I got to do is give all out, all effort for 3, 4, 8 plays, and then I can get a sub, like that's a lot better on me. I feel like it eases up the mindset of it.
How do you handle that as a room? I mean, you want to be better as a team, but you also want to be the guy. Everybody's out there to try to be first team, but you know you need a lot of depth to win. How do you handle that in a constructive manner without it being a rift between, hey, this guy's playing over me, or I'm losing reps to so-and-so?
I mean, I feel like it's two separate things. You have your on-field competition, and you have out the field. You can still have both those buckets separate and not let them intermingle and cause tension in the room. And like, no matter what, it doesn't. All I know is I'm going to hunt for every rep that I can get, and I personally would like to play every single rep, no matter what. So I just do play that mindset, play that way, and I let coach pull me off when it's time. And that's all I believe. That's the best mindset you can have about it. Don't let it leak out. There's no point in getting angry at a dude because coach put him in, something like that. You have to control that. It's a coach's thing. If you have a problem, bring it to coach. But like, I think just focus on the game. Focus on what you need to do. There's no point in bringing tensions into it.
Luzinski said you like to study and are good mentally, as good as he's seen as a linebacker. Like, where does that come from? Do you know like why you're so cerebral, or I guess it's a weird question, but like how do you explain that?
My mom's always said I've been really smart with it, but I did contribute a lot to my high school coach. I think from the time I was a sophomore when I transferred to Lisbon Academy, I had a lot of defense taught to me and over and over again. I also have just been naturally good at pattern recognition, and I see stuff, and like I think that's also another step for me is kind of verbalizing what I see and what I can see in my head, because a lot of times like I can see and I'm like, okay, I see that's about to happen, and I can go play off of that. So part of it's like it's just innate, and a part of it is I've been taught it for about 6 years now, just football.
How close are you guys off the field, your room?
Oh, we're super close. I'd say we're like the closest room on the team. It's so fun. It's such a fun room. I love all those guys. I mean, they're hilarious. Langston's a clown, but super serious when he gets on the field. But as soon as we're done, he's like one of the dumbest dudes I know. Love Rinaldi. Bryce is an awesome personality. PK, he's the guy I always go to with stuff. Like, I say we're probably the closest room on the team. Like, not even close.
Were you and Langston close before you both got here by virtue of both being from this area?
No, I didn't like Langston very much because we were high school rivals. So I didn't like him very much initially. Learned to love him though, but initially there's still a little bit of a animosity from our rivalry back in high school, but we got over that quick.
Thanks, Bryan.
Thank you.